Welcome back to the 30-day Nature Connection Challenge, and today 27. And today's practice is a tree visualization. So you may have noticed that not all the nature connection needs to be done outdoors, and this is an example of a practice that you can very much use to connect with nature, perhaps when you're unable to get outdoors. And I find it's a really lovely practice from that point of view. So the idea is to visualise a tree. It can be a specific tree that you're familiar with, and that can really help with the visualisation part, but it's easier to kind of bring to your imagination something that you're familiar with. But it can also be an imaginary tree or a sort of idealised tree, and that's absolutely fine as well. And using and training your imagination is a really useful skill. So the suggestion is to bring this tree to mind, and it can help to close your eyes to do this. And to start maybe with the ground, so starting with the roots of the tree. And I find it very effective actually to imagine myself as the tree. So as you're seeing the roots in the ground, just sensing in your own body, maybe where your feet are in contact with the ground, and feeling that connection as though you were the tree. So the roots are connecting the tree to the wider earth. They're actually connecting the trees to each other via networks of fungi. So they're actually able to communicate between trees. So in your imagination, you can imagine what it would be like to be connected in this way through the ground. Also getting support and structure from the ground. And then you might move up the trunk, so then this is moving up your body. There's maybe a sense of stillness. And all these processes going on inside the trunk, much like your breathing and all the other processes of your body. Just imagining how the trunk of the tree feels. Just really connecting with that sense of feeling in your own body and through your imagination to the tree. And you can take as long over this as you like. I'm just really running through the idea of this process. But then you've moved to the branches. The branches and the leaves. There's maybe more movement here. There's feeling of the wind, the animals coming and going, a gentle swaying. And for me, the coming and going is a bit like thoughts. So it's a bit like the thoughts coming and going, animals arriving, or wind just gently blowing through. But there's still the tree behind that, even with perhaps at times a lot of movement and busyness. And the tree's still there. So it's just connecting with that again in your imagination. Really visualising the tree and the branches. And trying to embody some of that in your own experience. You're able to connect. Might be different for you. Maybe it's not the thoughts, maybe it's